Hi coffee lovers, my name's Brian and in this video I'm going to show you a quick hack how you can refill your Nespresso pods so you don't have to pay those extortionate prices that Nespresso charge. Plus you can now put your favourite coffee in the pods.
So this is the Gestor Vertuoline foil kit to help you refill your pods. It comes with a brush. We've got these seal lids, there's 80 of those in a pack. We've got this handy device which holds the pods when you're refilling them. It comes with the instruction manual. It also comes with this scoop which is handy for tamping down the coffee, and you will need a knife, or a kitchen knife will do, but this is a craft knife. Okay, so I'm just going to make a brew of coffee with an original pod, just so we can compare the two results at the end. And I'm going to reuse this pod so you can see exactly what I do. So I'm just going to create a coffee. I'm going to speed this part of the video up so you don't have to wait. Okay, so this brew's nearly complete. Now on this occasion, I'm going to reuse this pod straight away. Now beware, it will be hot if you do this at home, but normally you just use an old pod that's been sat there and cooled down already. So what we're going to do next is remove the pod from the back of the machine, take the lid off and refill it with our favourite coffee. Now obviously I didn't want to waste that coffee, so I've added some milk and I'm going to drink this while I do the rest of the video. So I'm just going to remove the pod from the back of the machine. Make sure to open the lid first. And there's a pod with the holes in, so you can see it's been used. Okay, so take the holder with the knobbly section facing upwards and just place the pod into the holder. And we're going to be using a knife to trim the top off this pod. Now you don't have to do this every time because you can reuse the pods that you've already created, because the lids after this will just peel off. So you only have to do this a few times, then you can keep using the ones you've made. So just take the knife and trim carefully around the top of the pod. Be careful not to damage the pod. And that's the lid safely removed. And we're just going to empty this coffee into our food waste recycling bin. Okay, so we've got to the section now where we're going to be refilling our pods. Now I really like this coffee from Aldi. It's Italian blend number 4. I also like the Starbucks blend, and you can't get these with the normal Nespresso pods, so you can choose exactly the coffee you like. So get your pod sat in its holder, and I'm just going to pour the coffee in. What I like to do is fill it right to the top, and then tamper it down a little bit with the scoop, the back of the scoop. Obviously you can scoop the coffee in if you prefer. And don't press it down too hard, just tamper it down slightly. And then refill back to the top. Tamper it down again. We could probably fit a little bit more in there. If there's any excess, use the brush to brush it off, because that'll stop the foil lids from sticking. So take one of the foil lids, peel it off the backing, just place it over the top of the pod, and you can use the knobbly section on the holder just as a guide, but you don't really need it. Then what I like to do is take the handle of the brush and just rub it over the top just to create a little bit of a seal before we press it down more firmly. So take the pod, take the brush handle, rub it all around, and then take the tip of the brush handle and just go around the edges just to create that seal. All you're concerned about here is making a good seal, and try not to cover any of the barcode up underneath, because that's where the Nespresso machine gets the instructions to make your brew. Just double check it's not covered. And there we go, that's ready to pop in the machine. Sorry about the zooming here. So let's make a brew. And there you have it, a cup of your favourite coffee made with your favourite ground beans, which you can buy in the supermarket or from Costa or Starbucks. No need to rely on the expensive pods anymore from Nespresso. And a quick tip, you can reuse the pods that you've already created. The foil lids just simply peel off, use the tab, and then the next time you don't have to use the knife. Just keep using the same pod over and over until it's not reusable anymore. The link to buy these on Amazon is below in the description. Hope you enjoyed this video and enjoy your coffee.